But one of the things that we saw from this Bulldog team is there's no easy outs. He was having to work incredibly hard to get every single one of those Bulldog hitters out. He was having to work incredibly hard. And I think this weekend really confirmed what most of us have thought going into this year, that the Bulldogs lineup is going to be just it's just going to be torture on pitchers going into this season. There are no easy outs in that lineup. There's nobody that you can just look at that lineup and say, "Yeah, you got a weak spot here." You don't, because the guys that are out there, the 9 that are penciled in for the lineup, O'Connor could put in 6 more. This lineup could be 15. This batting work is 15 players deep. If you want to have a bad game, if you're not feeling it one day, it could cost you your starting spot, because there's another guy sitting there behind you waiting and chomping at the bit to get in the lineup and prove that he can play. So that's one of the great things that Mississippi State has going with this lineup this year, is the players just don't have any opportunity to take a day off. They've got to put their best effort in and day out. Now, that doesn't mean that if somebody has an over game, like Ace Reese had an over 5 day on Friday, that doesn't mean that Coach O'Connor's going to sit somebody who goes over for one day. But if they get into an extended slump, he's probably going to have to sit somebody and put somebody else out there, because he's got other guys who can contribute and who can play for this team. So that's the thing that I was just very impressed by this weekend, is it confirmed what so many of us have thought about this Mississippi State baseball team in 2026, is the lineup is incredibly deep, just tons of talent, tons of depth, and trying to get through this lineup unscathed is going to be very, very difficult for any pitching staff, and that remains true. I mean, Mississippi State, I think the best example is that, yeah, I know they put up 15 runs or however many runs it was on Saturday, but the Sunday game against UCLA, I think, really showcased that depth and showcased what they're capable of as a lineup, because they end up going down 3-0. And lots of times when you get down by more than 2 runs, a lot of people think, oh, well, this game's over. There's no way that they're coming back. Mississippi State comes back. They end up tying the game. They end up taking the lead 4-3, and then they get an insurance run off the Noah Sullivan home run in the bottom half of the 8th. But then they give up. They get the 2 outs. They have a hit by pitch. And then I don't remember who it was for UCLA that hits the 2-run bomb. I mean, it was a no doubter too. It was just a bad place that Ben Davis put that pitch, and it was gone.